You know, I see why Pascal adored the Gospels. You guys got to understand that the Gospels are written down by other people uh, that did not live them. The only exceptions we have are like, well, no, they wrote down the Quran. He spoke it. They didn't. They wrote it down. Um, uh, I don't believe Ali wrote it down because Muhammad said not to. He said to live it. You know, I think there are stories that people tell, and then there are what happens. What happened, and like Book of Revelation, that's John writing down his prayers to the future. When is this all going to come to pass, and when is truth going to be accepted as evident, lie as obvious, and when are we going to live the Lord's Prayer? It's not happening. And when's it going to happen? And Muhammad, he knew, he tried. You're obligated to try your best, okay? You don't sit there and say, well, it's not going to happen now, so I'm not even going to try. Okay. I'm not going to be faithful, so why even try? They're all a bunch of liars, so I'm going to lie too. I'll cheat and steal and do whatever I have to do to win this $1 million. Yeah. Okay. It's on Peacock. Right. So, you have to just look at, what's valid, what's not, what's truthful, what's not, what's faithful, what's not, and they had this, this book called Revelation. It's about the story of my life. I like Marty Robbins too, but and so uh shimmy shimmy Cocoa Bob. I love people, I really do, but it's but anybody in their right mind would see why I cuss people out and why I get so damn depressed. I get more depressed from the dude than from the dude from the military, from America with Sister Golden Hair Surprise, and I should. Okay. And I should. I waited my whole life to get myself into shape and be with the woman that was not shallow and faithful. I couldn't be with, I couldn't be with the one. Edna wasn't shallow. No. And Miriam wasn't shallow. And I'm pretty sure they both would have tried to be faithful if I ended up with them. I knew, Miriam was just very confused because of all her abuse and what she was stuck in. And she wanted to be with me, but she was afraid. And I understand why, because past, present, and future operate at the same time. And I'm the Messiah, you know. And so, if you're a very beautiful, confident, kind, caring, protecting woman and you want to be with the Messiah, but it doesn't work, well, it wasn't meant to work until now. Until now. And so now's the right time. But you people are just, unholy and bad people. You're on TV, and it says so. Bob Marley, is there a place for the hopeless sinner who has hurt all mankind just to save his own beliefs? Let them all pass on their dirty remarks. They won't stand up for the Lord's Prayer, but they'll get on TV and do stupid things for money and have violins playing. Why not have the best of both worlds? Why not have the planet-destroying Book of Daniel truck your money and your brain on a robot and clone yourself if you can survive in the year 3510, right? And so it's pretty bad, but you can see the reflection of the truth and the reality in the Gospels, all along. And it's always happening. Okay. But this is the time and the place where we have the evidence collection, and we have something, that we can take. It says so in the Gospels, that they'll be trapped by and in their own devices, and so. And don't listen to any of those televangelists, dumbasses, and Zakir Newark on TV. They don't know what the hell they're talking about. They're liars. They smell of beef and cheese. So do I. I just had spaghetti and meatballs with Parmesan cheese. Thinking of Zeke. Yeah, good old Zeke. Yeah, no Zeke to clean the pan. I had to clean the pan with water. Oh, well, I always cleaned it with water after he cleaned it, guys. I didn't just take it. He cleaned the pan, but I didn't have to pre-soak or anything like that. Then afterwards, it was really easy to clean. No, I didn't just let him just clean it with his tongue and say, okay, that's for next week. No, I let him clean it, and then I washed it. Okay. And so there's crazy people on TV. Hey, look, it's Mike McDonald. She came from somewhere back in as long ago. Sentimental fool, don't cease trying hard to recreate what had yet to be created. Once in her life, she musters a smile for his nostalgia tear. Never coming near what he wanted to say, only to realize it never really was. Your money, your fame, your fortune, fame, and fortune. Bumbles bounce. There is no such thing as Bumbles. They just made that shit up for money to sell toys at Gimbals and sell Red Ryder BB guns. Shoot your eye out, kid. So this is the right, wrong time and wrong place. I'm not Dr. John. It's the wrong time and the wrong place. It's always the wrong time and the wrong place to deny the Gospels. But when truth is evident and lie is obvious, and we have the technology to, didn't she just have a baby? You know how they always do that when they talk, and when the one person be talking, they'd be like, oh yeah, the Gospels. So you're the guy from the book of Revelation. How much money do you think your story's worth? Well, if we can't print it and make it a multi-million, billion-dollar bestseller, we're not even going to print it at all. Okay, but what if I read it for free on Facebook? We're going to kick you off Facebook. Okay. I see. Do they train you to do that when you're... Make sure the lips are, Zoolander. Is that Magnum or is that Blue Steel? I think it's Blue Steel. Magnum is more... Blue Steel's a little bit more... He had to pull his underwear out of his ass to beat you. I can't go left either. No, I can go left. I'm going to beat you with my right hand, but I'm going to go left. Oh, yeah, I go left. I go left a lot because that's where they want you to go. It's like, okay, but I'm still going to make the shot. I'm just going to the left. Yeah, so I didn't mind going to my left at all, but I still shot with my right hand. Yeah, I was an explosive athlete. So I just, put it up with my right hand. As a matter of fact, tons of times because when I would go to my left, I would attack just the center of the basket. I would just go into attack. I'd come right at you. Of course, to my left, when I jumped, I could be, Bob, you're 12 feet from the basket, right? I could be on the left, 12 feet from the basket and finish on the right side of the basket underneath the rim. Yeah. That's how explosive of an athlete I was when I was a kid. Yeah, back in the day when I was young. What's the name of this law firm? La Bonati, whatever. Yeah. Oh, look, it's Speaking Rock Casino. Hey, it's a spiritual place, man. It's a Speaking Rock. Rocks don't talk. When they have those things, it's because that drives me nuts, man. Somebody told me that. It was my sister or something, at least. No, it's because he didn't obey the thing, and he was told to, to pray, and he tapped it or whatever. And I'm like, no, that's not. Oh God, damn! That's just right. I told me to say that. I'm shit. No, that's voodoo and mumbo jumbo and gibberish. They always do and say that. It's because he did it wrong. No, that's not true. Okay? It didn't have anything to do with the people that Moses was with in the desert not having faith, not being courageous. Okay, when Moses was in the desert on Exodus, who was the one who stands with Moses, right? Where was everybody else? Yeah. And it was hard because I understand you have women and children. Okay, and that gets scary, and you don't want your women and children to be killed, right? But come back with your shield held higher upon it. But no, it's like, but you got to get to that point where it's like, hey, man's got to do what a man's got to do. You got to stand up and say, I'm not going to tolerate this, and I'm not going to pass this on. I'm not telling you to willingly throw your life away for egotistical expression, but I am telling you to stand up for what's right so you don't have to ever be put in a position to throw your life away for egotistical expression. America's best, the Green Beret. Combat Carl. It's a Combat Carl. It's a Navy SEAL. Ark, 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 ark. Hi, I'm an EMT. Why are you emergency medical technician? Because I'm not living the Lord's Prayer and I lack the courage to stand up for it. Thank you, David Goggins. See, he has bad brain activity and I could teach him. But he ain't saying nothing. No, neither's Andrew Huberman and neither's nobody. Nobody, just me. Like it says in the Bible. Carol. And the Quran. 1322nd Redeemer and me. So, yeah. I always tell everybody that too. So, you guys are gonna torture the living shit out of me, trying to make me worse than Philip on the with Maleficent on the sleeping booty, and then when it all changes, you're gonna expect to be. I was one of the icons that helped us all apply the physics of the Lord's Prayer. Submit to the loving faith of Psalms and sustain it with the wisdom of Proverbs because I'm so gorgeous and romantic. Isn't it romantic? Right? You really think you're going to pull that off? The go-bots. My faith is based on reality, and I don't like coffee. It gives me a headache. Okay, so Pete Puma. Isn't he? He's one of my favorites. Me and Brian, he was one of our favorites. So, Pete Puma. You don't like Pete Puma? Most people don't remember Pete Puma, man. He's not one of their favorites. Pete Puma's hilarious, right? Yeah, I don't like coffee. It gives me a headache. Wow, tea. How many lumps do you want? You want any sugar in your tea? Sure. How many you want? 3 or 4? Okay, yeah, he's funny. Okay. You don't think so? I thought it was kind of cute. It was gratuitous violence. Well, yeah, it was. But he was trying to eat Bugs Bunny in Bugs Bunny's defense. Okay, you know what I'm saying there? But Puma's got to eat. You can't sit there. That dirty, rotten Puma. He's a rabbit. He's a Puma. It's what Pumas do. Okay. It happens. But Peter Cottontail won't be able to bring you candy and eggs during the spring celebration in Las Cruces faithless fucking let's kill everybody and kill the Messiah while we're at it in New Mexico. Hey, we got nuclear weapons. We're Dennis Leary and we're an asshole. They're a real fucking asshole. ASSHOLE. Everybody, why did I spell it right? I don't know. I was amused and confused. I've been thinking. You've been on my mind. Okay, guys, when I think of you. They said Renee helped write 37 of those songs and shit on the YouTube thing. I did not know. I was not paying attention. I wasn't paying attention. I don't pay attention to other stuff. It was like the whole thing when they were head fucking me about Jennifer Lopez. Okay. I had no idea what a mega mogul she was. I knew she played in Selena. I knew she was in The Wedding Planner because that was Amy's favorite movie. I've seen enough because we watched that when I worked at Blockbuster Video. And what else and stuff. So I knew she was in movies. I didn't know her music career was as successful as it was because, Paris Hilton had a, quote, music career. We all know about that, right? And so I was like, because I had heard her stuff with LL Cool J and I was not particularly, I was like, okay. So, very special is better, right? I like Ronnie Laws too. Okay. Deborah Laws. I did not know that was Deborah Laws and Ronnie Laws. How are they related? But yeah, I did not know. Yeah, I just knew the song. I did not know Ronnie Laws was on it. I just always liked it. I didn't know who sang it. And who was, that's Ronnie Laws. I like Ronnie Laws. And so, and with Deborah Laws, right? And it's a really nice voice. Good song. But I think that's it. That's our one hit wonder why. Ronnie Laws actually had some other songs, but weren't one hit wonders, but people that like his music and stuff. So, you know what I'm saying? Like the Crusaders, they're one hit wonder. No, you wonder why they didn't have more hits because most of you guys have sorry taste and you just don't like Randy Crawford enough because your taste sucks. Okay. Street life for a nickel or a dime. I mean, come on. How could you not like? I should suggest that to Maggie Renee. Street life, Crusaders. You will love Randy Crawford. Just anything Randy Crawford. And you will go, oh, where's this woman and why'd they hide her from us? And they're insane. And You probably already know Roberta Flack, I hope, right? Okay. Everybody that loves to sing and likes to hear music knows Roberta Flack, right? And Donnie and Mr. Hathaway, right? That I can't learn from Mr. Hathaway, right? But Earl, there's a lot of people that still listen to good music, And so, what about stuff that's not? I think they have the capacity, but who really cares? Back then, we were stupid and thought we had to play extortion because they had mass media manipulation, quote unquote, that they called control. Now, all bets are off, monkey butts. Okay. Public domain. What does that mean? That means more people are going to be listening to elephants Gerald throughout time than they are listening to any of you mega moguls on Entertainment Tonight at the Golden Globes, the Grammys, the Emmys, the Whammys, the Tonys, or the Oscars. Because Bing Crosby's right, man. Past man, woman, or child, the best ever probably was most likely. Well, that's debatable. There's, copy, Mira de Lemon, and Rachel Dowskin. And so, people in China, I'm pretty sure people in China will be like, oh my gosh, Alpha Chow, Alpha Chow, Alpha Chow. Alpha Chow, because those other kids, they were sitting there from Korea singing, little darling, please hold my hand. Oh, my dear, I was wrong. So I'm sure when they hear, let's fall in love, why don't we fall in love? And they're going to go, wow, tisket a tasket, I lost my picnic basket. And let's take a stairway to the stars. Imagination. I'm sure the people will sit there and say, where's this woman? Why were they hiding us from them? Because they wanted money for the music, because they're retarded. That's just stupid. Public domain. There you go. Right? Well, I'm pretty sure there'll be like a huge resurgence, right? Sarah Vaughan, Nancy Wilson. Okay. All us guys will be like, wow. Yeah, but are you as good as Nancy Wilson? Are you as good as Ella? No. Okay. Well, then let's just sing. Sing a song. Are you as good as Karen Carpenter? No. Okay. Well, then why are you asking for money to sing, to sell products, and be a propaganda toolbag? I don't know. I think I'm retarded. I know you are, but don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. There's an excuse. You're being bombarded with Wi-Fi from tech geek billionaires who want to rule the world. The wearer of the ring, the bearer of the ring. So I get it. Hey, look, it's a washing machine. Don't do the washing machine. Do the washing machine. Dad loves the washing machine. No, she's too little to do the washing machine. Wait until she's at least 17 or 18 years old. Then she's going to do the washing machine. And then we'll be able to pay our bills of all the guys fantasizing, boy, Sel's got a nice butt. She does. But that's Chris's girl. Okay? Not for long. There was hard things going on. That movie is Disney propaganda. That movie is Glory Road and the Amistad. It was a hard life. It's a hard knock life for us. It's very hard. Yeah. Oh, gosh, guys. George Jones with Tammy Wynette. No, yeah, guys. When you're dating somebody that looks like Dorothy Dandridge, okay? Every trifling big dick, I'm God's gift to women, sorry ass motherfucker at the club is, oh, hey, what you doing here? Okay? Dick measuring contest. You win. Okay. Biggest dickus. Okay. Yeah, and if she decides to go play in the dick measuring contest, there ain't jack shit you can do about it. So why would you kill her and end up on a YouTube video? Ex-husband kills bonnet for murder. Just let it go. Just let it go. A woman that judges you by the size of your penis is a whore. What do you care what she thinks of you? By your wallet? The man that invented the wallet is a whore. What do you care what he thinks of you? Thank you. You're welcome. Okay? I am muy más inteligente than all the peoples on the TVs with the podcast discussing, well, I'm going to blow your mind. I have nothing to do because I'm fucking boring and no one wants to make ice cream with me and play cards with me and play strip poker with me. They'll do it with Benny Hill, but they won't do it with me. He's got a better personality. Okay, to understand. He's the toy maker from Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, for crying out loud. Okay, so you're funny. I know! I'm supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. You're a twit. I put manure on me rhubarb and manure on me flowers. You put manure on your rhubarb. We have cream on ours. Do you understand? It's just Benny Hill show. Okay. Man died on his couch counting his money he has stuffed in his couch. That's a miserable ending of your life. Wouldn't it be better to be in a room surrounded by people that love you, like the Book of Malachi? Grandpa, you're the best. You're so faithful. We're all living the applied physics of the Lord's Prayer and return to the faith of Psalms and sustain it with the wisdom of Proverbs because of your beautiful heart, Grandpa. I love you, Grandpa. I love you too, kiddos. You and me against the world. Sometimes it feels like you and me against the world. And all the tech geek billionaires would have got away with it too if it wasn't for that man and his dog Zooby-Doo. Zooby-Doo passed away quite a while ago. In case any of you assholes care! Zeke died and didn't get to see his kids before he died because you guys are complete fucking assholes. But they sell food and sing songs to selling food to dogs. I love you for sentimental reasons. Oh, love, love, love the dog. Oh, I want to be a billionaire selling food because I want dogs to be happy with their people while they're being incarcerated, indoctrinated, and institutionalized. In what order? What does it really matter? Just give me all your money for your dog food. I want to be a billionaire. Oh. Does that mean you'll get to hang out with Matt Damon and Ben Affleck in Boston watching the Patriots try to win the Super Bowl? Maybe. Okay. That's an amazing razor. Okay. Would you like some cheese with that? Okay. Love you, man. Peace out, okay?